It's immoral to worship a man, and it's also illegal. A faithful Imperial citizen.
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice. What's this now?
People, our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out. The gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just... Well, I'm just surprised the gourmet is a red guard. I had you pegged for a wood elf, honestly. You know, because of your use of... Finally, when I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly... I guessed right. I always imagined the great gourmet was a wood elf. You see, only someone with a knowledge of woodland herbs could combine... Oh. You're a Nord? I never would have guessed it. But where in the world did you learn to cook like that? Here in Skyrim? Or maybe somewhere less... Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature. Well, I just can't believe the gourmet is a dark elf. How difficult it must have been for you in Morrowind. The food there is... Oh, well, actually, you're not. It's just... Well, I just never expected the gourmet to be a Breton. It almost seems too obvious. Some of the greatest cooks have been Bretons, and... Oh, no, actually, you're not. It's just... You're an Argonian? Where did you learn to cook like that? Surely not in Black Marsh. Why, even the... Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. It's just, well, you're an orc. If the people of the Empire only knew. I mean, now I understand your need for secrecy. Most would... Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing... It's just... Well, I don't mean to seem disappointed, but I just never figured the gourmet was an Imperial. I had dreamed of something more exotic, maybe... Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. It's just... Oh, well, it's just... I never imagined the gourmet was a Khajiit. You know, because of all the fur and the potential for getting hair in the... Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. It's just... You're a high elf? Oh, I never would have guessed it. So many of your recipes are clearly aimed at the common folk. It just seems... Oh, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. You can't very...
And so you will die a heretic's death. Never should come here.
Foolish human. Your time is at its end.
The Emperor mistaking you for someone else now, would we?
The tower, hater, chew your bones. Let me out, kind meat. Because you're such a very nice orc. Oh, yes, you all look the same. Chew your... Because you're such a very nice orc. Oh, yes, you all look the same. Petra, evil Petra put me here, stole my tower. Hater, chew your bones. Because you're such a very nice orc. reason. Your kind and their reasons. Here, stole my tower. Hater, chew your bones. Let me out, kind, neat. Because you are such a nice Breton, yes. Reason. You're kind in their reasons. Because you are such a nice Breton, yes. Oh, yes. You all look the same.
Rail off of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain, what's your refugee? Gods really have abandoned your people, Dark Elf. Captain, what should we do? What are you doing here, Redguard? You a sellsword? A sailor from Stros Mackay? Captain, what should we do? You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue? Captain, what should we do? Are you a relative of one of the Riften dockworkers, Agonian? Captain, what should we do? You from one of the strongholds, Orc? How did you end up here? Captain, what should we do? Not many wood elves would choose to come alone to Skyrim. Captain, what should we do? You're a long way from the Imperial City. What are you doing in Skyrim? Captain, what should we do? You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? You are not with the Thalmor Embassy, are you, High Elf? No, that can't be right. Captain, what should we do?
You do so at your own risk. What are you gawking at, Outlander?
Fus
In House Veteran's name, I order you to stop. War's choice. Now come along